Okay. Star Rail Stream. Star Rail Stream. Holy shit, Star Rail Stream. Star Rail Stream, bro. Probably got demonetized immediately. Let me turn on. Everything looks okay. 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 Let's get this shit. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I see more load on the graphics card, but that's because I'm using it to encode. Should be okay. Please work. Okay. Alright. We are doing Yukong all the way up there. Shit. Oh. That's auspicious. Oh. Stutter? Stutter? Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, it's Welt. Hey, yo, dude. My boy Welt. How you doing, bro? Let me get this guy first.
A foregone conclusion. Here, the thunder!
Time for a buzz.
I'm on guard.
Tough luck running into me.
Thank you. Alright.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike. I command it.
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance. Miss Shriek sent us a side crane. See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency. We need to find where the star skiff crashed as soon as possible.
Oh shit. Yo. What is that? Oh, okay, never mind.
We found it. Looks like the pilot isn't inside. If they escaped before it came down, they should still be nearby. There. That must be who Miss Shriek asked us to save. We need to hurry. Those abominations have trapped her. Be careful.
I don't see anyone in there. Did we miss it? How the fuck do I typo a sound effect? Kake? Kake!
Noise.
Oh. I did you see that? I didn't see that at all. You see that shit? That it allowed me to scan it before I was even allowed to, like, okay, whatever, fuck, I don't give a shit. Fucking
Hey, get out of here! It's too dangerous. Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell them Ching Ni is in trouble.
Okay, see you later then. Not only abominations, we got this.
Don't worry, Miss Ching. We've been in worse danger.
Follow my charge. Time for the master stroke. Show no mercy.
You took the bait. Time for a fun. Gotta try hard sometimes.
That's why I have March.
Watch this awesome move.
Perma-freeze!
Told you I could fight. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Okay.
There are too many monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
The second you say that, girl.
No can do, Miss Ching. We're not abandoning you.
We won't leave you here.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand.
Yukong. Yay.
Cloud Knights, formation. Prepare to engage.
Will we get a trial?
Hold
With her?
on, Ching Ni. We're coming to get you.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
You took the bait. Time for a fun.
Oh, that would have been helpful like 2 seconds ago.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Try that again.
Doink. No?
You can't run.
Oh boy, here we go. Dude, you gotta stop doing that. You're dead now.
Tough luck running in.
Not a single point of damage taken. Not yet, at least.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Conflict is pitiless.
You took the bait. Time for a fun.
Lance at the ready.
Okay. Got one skill point. I'm probably just gonna. They're probably all gonna attack March. So let's just get her real quick. Never mind. I ate my words. There we go.
Try that again.
You did. Stop.
You can't run.
Follow my charge.
She ran out of counters, dude.
Here, there's thunder.
More enemies.
Okay.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Fingers crossed. Oh,
Tough luck running into me. Phew.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
okay. Nice. Alright.
This combat needs optimizing.
What does she say when I don't?
At this speed, too slow.
I didn't know the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Qing-Ni decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, I couldn't sit idly by.
Oh, so that's why.
Qing-Ni, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Thank you, benefactors.
No need, Miss Qing-Ni. It was nothing.
I didn't really do anything.
No need to be humble. You took great risks for the Xianzhou. I saw what you did. It was because of both of you that Qing-Ni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude. In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea. It is about time we knew each other better.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong. We would be honored.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Qing-Ni's irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me to apologize once again on her behalf.
You always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what actually happened. It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
You promised me, Qing-Ni. We shall discuss this when we return. Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her.
She sounds like my old English teacher, and I don't know if I like it or not. It's kind of scary. You mean like a scary mom side?
You have a unique way of putting things. But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been. Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother.
I feel like you relate to this a lot, Mr. Yang.
Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough. But there's something I don't understand. Yes, Qing-Ni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more. Anyway, let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting.
To the palace.
Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're in the palace. Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum.
Father of three, by the way. Yeah. Dude's just like barely holding it together.
All right, let's head out before it gets late.
And I still don't have him. God damn it. That's what I get for not pulling for Blade. Alright. By the way, it's not
Where to now?
parent-to-parent communication. I need to see that. I want to see that today. If I don't see that during this quest, I'm gonna be so mad.
Noise.
Also, this isn't too distracting, right? The top left corner. I'm just monitoring my my hardware. I just want to see how much it's performing, because right now it's pulling a decent amount of power, but much less than my 3080. I would have gone AMD, but fucking, I wanted some. I do more productivity stuff on the side. By the way, what? You were saying something? Didn't even notice, TBH. Oh no, I cut myself off. It was just like, I hope the thing on the top left is okay. Because I don't know if that's distracting or not, because that's just me monitoring my hardware. You can see on like the hardware that I have in my system.
Why won't you listen to me?
Because it's my life.
Oh, I heard that one. Oh man, I didn't like the sound of that. I'm just gonna... As fine as it is? Alright. Well, I'm gonna put on some spanking shoes.
I commend.
Will of preservation.
You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Lawfu's best pilot, just like you were.
The Lawfu. Also, damn, we walked in on drama. Yeah, we have. Ugh.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations? Did you at any moment think about what I would feel if something happened to you? Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you broken the Skyfaring Commission's regulations, you've broken your promise to me.
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending papers. That job doesn't suit me. I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I was a genius, like you. Like mother, like daughter. They were all jealous of me. But no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back.
Right? It's
You would
echoing.
never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't given my permission behind the scenes? As for genius, don't mention that word to me again. Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? Don't understand.
And I don't understand why you don't understand. Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helmmaster's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is? You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you.
Qingni, where are you going?
Well,
I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Apologies, Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time.
Mr. Yang, I told you we'd be early.
You're right. An oversight on my part.
On the contrary, I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Helmmaster Yukong. But if there's anything we can help with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Family issues, I'm afraid. You probably heard a thing or two just now. Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot. I may seem overbearing, but the situation she gets herself into sent a shiver up my tail. It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable, from the abundance axis to a living planet. I thought I'd forgotten what fear was. But when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me. I'm sorry. Talking about such vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests. I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express, not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale tide spring.
Shiver up my tailgate. Ooh.
Please accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter. I'd heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but I wasn't prepared for how much I could learn from you.
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true. I hope to witness your flying ability for myself one day. We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy. I look forward to our next meeting, Madam Yukong.
Didn't we literally know her for like 15 minutes? We tried trying to get arrested, and now we're having a personal talk to her about her family life. Yeah. Kind of. In a way. But I think, you know, kind of like, you know, your reputation precedes you kind of thing. Maybe. It's like you've heard... Like, at this point, everyone knows that we and the General and everyone else, like, fought against Fantelia, right? I think. So... I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to get friendly. My Phoenix Dragon thing on the wall? Fuck. How did you even notice? Dude, your ADHD is better than mine.
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang. The sky no longer suits me.
Longevity pill of cruelty.
Looks like you still wish to talk. Seems our every meeting is accompanied by an incident of some sort. I hope I can meet the Astral Express crew under better circumstances next time.
Waiting for the moment Yukong mentions her father? We'll see. Ah. No extra dialogue here. And I'm assuming Chingy isn't here either. Yanming. Oh, Yanming. Wenfu Rui.
My home planet made its fortune through the mining industry.
Grayla. Alright. Let's get it. Also, man, thinking about it, it's crazy to me that Don Hong showed up in every single and just single-handedly saved that we did jack fucking shit. Did we do jack fucking shit? It's been, I guess we didn't do as much, I guess. Oh, Genie.
You too, please, wait. Thank you for saving me, benefactors. And I'm sorry you had to witness all that.
I understand. It's a parent-child relationship.
So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. That's great. I mean, I'm happy I finally found someone who can understand me.
I don't dare talk to her with the second one, because I'm not a fucking parent myself.
But I've had the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams. Mom still insists on sheltering me under her wing, as if I can't even stay alive without her.
Miss Qingni, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment. However, In my personal experience, becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock, one must be patient and persistent, like water. What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically, over time. Don't you think, Miss Chingy?
I don't think I have the qualifications to advise here.
My mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets unreasonable as soon as I mention flying. She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. But she used her authority to assign me a desk job. Every time I walk along Starwatcher Avenue and look up at those ships flying freely across the sky, I feel empty inside. Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good?
Help yourself. I'm sure there's some left over.
I've been so angry today I forgot to eat anything. How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take you around Starskiff Haven. We can try the most authentic snack on the LaFu.
I'm trying to figure out who this voice actress is. Like, she sounds so familiar. Down we go.
Did you put up the ad?
Look! It's rolling up!
I thought this young girl said fuck. Okay. Hey, vending machine.
We're here! The thing about the most authentic snack on the Cienjo LaFu is it's a drink, and it's inside this vending machine.
Playable character, I guarantee it. Wow, the full 5-star treatment.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the money for anything fancy. Here, Mung Bean Soda. 1 can each. This thing has a bit of a unique flavor, but I love it.
Let me try. A nostalgic experience.
I didn't actually expect to hear a realistic slurp and gulp sound. That threw me off. I'm so used to Ayato just I'm like, holy shit. Why do they always say Shienzo as Zienjo? Well, I mean, it's like Shienzo. So I think like they try to pronounce the syllables more like, well, pronounced, I guess. It's not wrong. It's just a little more, it just kind of shows you that the people saying this are not as experienced, I guess. Yeah, they say it faster. Shenzo.
Oh, is there a drink like this where you're from?
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee, and how my taste buds never fully recovered.
Oh shit! You're lucky Himiko's not down here with you. It's the Joe that gets me. It's like, yeah, it's like, it sounds like Joe, but it's like Joe instead. So it's kind of like, instead of Joe, J-O-E, it's like J-O-H, I guess, if you want to say that. J-H-O-H. Or, yeah.
How is it? Bearable?
Anyone have a bucket? Delicious. Simply delicious. Are you sure you're not angry at us for rescuing you? I don't know what it tastes like. Oh, hold on. Mung Bean soda, right? Let me search it up. Chinese mung bean tea. Have I had this before? Oh, it's these things. Oh, I've had these before. Oh, it tastes like shit. I think they were improperly made. No wonder. I was like, wait, this looks so familiar because you have it warm. It's a warm drink slash soup. I mean, it's good for you, but like, it's not supposed to be carbonated. I'll be nice.
That bad? Sorry. But I guess not everyone can accept what I like. Just like flying. Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else. Ooh, I know a really great place in Starskiff Haven to Starskiff watch.
She sounds so familiar. What the fuck? The machine rumbles. It smells sour and pungent, but tastes cool and refreshing. If you can drink a big bottle of mung bean soda and remain calm, you'll definitely impress the gourmandizers on the Luofu. And whale tide water. Natural drinking water from Scale Gorge Waterscape. It doesn't say it's a 0-calorie drink, but it looks like it has 0 calories, but its calories are incredibly high. Colorless and tasteless like spring water, yet high in sugar and fat like milk tea. It minimizes the guilt you feel when consuming calories. Give me that. Alright. Fishing on a large stack of manuscripts. It's illegible, bossy, and full of restrained emotion. Dear Mellow Golden Mayor Immersion Club, I have the wonderful piece of tech that I'd like to sell you for a sum of 200k credits. Compared to its market potential, this price is an absolute bargain. After that, there's rambling paragraphs, bold technical concepts, and market analyses. But after making your way through 100 words, you're submerged into the state of drowsiness such as BizSpeak, as energized, cross-channel, and activated ecosystem. 40-page magnum opus. Alright, later. Oh. Okay, I will do that later. I haven't done anything this patch except for the quest. I haven't done this yet. I haven't done this yet. And we're currently doing this. Oh. I went the wrong way. The general's out.
Quite a different experience looking down on Starscape.
Alright, let's see what's up.
You know, there are a lot of mung bean soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know. Unique experiences are often a product of risky choices.
Tell that to my mom. Her #1 life lesson is, you can't turn back once you enter the sky. Pilots are always dancing with death. I know she's right. I know being a fighter pilot is an exhausting and dangerous job. But I still want to fly among the stars. To fight for the Xianzhou Alliance across the vast galaxy.
Why are you so dedicated to that idea, Miss Jingni?
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? Soon after a child is born, we surround them with items that represent future destinies. If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach for a sword, then they'll grow up to be a famous warrior. And if they reach for a toy star skiff...
So you reached for the star skiff, huh?
No, not me. My genius mom did. Mom reached for the star skiff and showed a natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough. That's how she became a fighter pilot. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barissan anti-aircraft fire. Like an arrow tearing through a thunderstorm. She also holds the Skyfaring Commission records for speed and enemy vessels destroyed. I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like her for as long as I can remember.
I can imagine. A parent is often a child's first hero, and their image can influence their whole life.
She never told me any of those stories herself. And she hasn't piloted a star skiff since the third Denizens of Abundance War. She doesn't even bring up her military achievements. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, my landing was perfect. I remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, "That's my girl," or something. But boy, I've never seen her so scary. I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her. I don't understand it.
Parents never want their children to be in danger. I think I can understand, Madam Yukong.
But flying is the only thing I want to do. I've already touched the sky. It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sequay. She just sent me a message. Mom lost one of her trinkets in Stargazer Navalia when she came to save me. Miss Sequay suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help me get back in her good books.
In Stargazer Navalia? Let's go with you and have a look.
Is it really okay to bother you two again?
Our way of saying thanks for the mung bean soda.
Sorry. Please don't mention the mung bean soda again.
Chinese memories. Oh. I guess we're gonna persuade Yukong to fucking let her fly, I guess. Also, for the sake of continuity, I want to hear her in Chinese. I really want to see if the voices are almost the same. I've heard Yukong in Chinese, but I haven't heard Qingni, because obviously this is a quest exclusive companion. Let's see. She's always in her good books, though? Well, to the rambunctious kid, probably not, right?
和孽物战斗时一片混乱，妈妈的东西应该就丢在了附近。
Wow, I did not expect her to sound like that.
青妮小姐知道那个挂是什么样吗？
我想想，应该是一个方方正正的小物件。我记得她一直贴身带着这样一个挂饰。
They're arguing for their own bad terms.
看来到你的专业领域了。
Who do you think I am? Dating?
你敏锐的观察力总是令我叹服。这件事交给你来做，我是绝对放心的。
The actual translation is, with you on the job, I can put my heart to rest. Stop with the mistranslations, man. They're funnier in Chinese. Oh.
A bird cage. Huh. That reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't domesticate them. They don't live long if you lock them in a cage. Makes sense. How could a bird that's known the sky live in a cage?
Oh, come on now. You're getting angsty on me. Don't do this to me.
Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember?
Shut up!
You think my mom would carry this with her?
It's a beautiful vase, though. What an intricate pattern. Isn't that the divine beast fortune pattern?
You're so smart, Mr. Yang.
Well, I only recently found out about it.
This is where General Jingyun goes when he wants to use his phone. Look at him. That's funny. You just kind of control it with your phone. Is that Jingyun? Yeah, it's me. I was playing as him. I just find it funny that your character is just like on their phone. This thing. Yeah, it's me, yeah. What happens if I take a picture of this thing? Oh, here we are.
A Devastator glaive? Is this from the battle? There were a lot of Cloud Knights.
No. This is only a replica. Probably some kind of film prop.
Okay, well, what about this thing?
Well, this is too big for a trinket.
I have now left. I'm assuming it's like... Take it easy, Icarus. Ah, oh, what the fuck? I got an achievement. What else can I identify? Maybe up here? Oh. Oh, no. Take it you have done the event? No, I have not. Figure out where the fuck. I have not done the event, no. Oh, fucking bruh.
Mom always carries this trinket around with her, but I never realized there was something inside. Is this the Hunt Crest?
I don't get it.
This is what pilots hang in their Starskiff cockpits for good luck.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back, Miss Qingni. I think you should return this trinket in person. This is an opportunity for the two of you to talk.
Not yet. I want to go back later. There's something I hope you two can help me with first.
You're gonna die, aren't you?
If you want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm afraid that could be difficult. It's not easy to solve a family dispute as an outsider.
No, you misunderstand. I just want to know what she's thinking. What turned an ace pilot, someone who loved to fly, into someone like her? My mom clearly misses her flying days, otherwise she wouldn't keep this on her person. But she doesn't fly anymore and refuses to let me become a fighter pilot. Why?
Maybe we can ask some people who might know the truth.
General Jingyun.
Well, the General's been busy at the seat of Divine Foresight recently. We might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth a try. He was the one who promoted Helmmaster Yukong. He probably knows more about her past than anyone.
General Jing Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him? Oh, right. You're the General's guests. Even so, this is asking a lot of you.
No problem. If we can get to the bottom of why Helm Master Yukong no longer flies, we might be able to find out why she doesn't want you to be a fighter pilot. We can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation like this might give us a clue on how to convince your mother.
Leave it to us. Do we really know Jing Yuan that well? Well, we've had simping little conversations over text for him.
Don't worry. General Jing Yuan is understanding. I'm sure a small visit won't trouble him, especially if it's about a young girl's future.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors. I'll head back to Starskiff Haven. I'm not ready to return to the Skyfaring Commission yet.
Wait, what do you mean? We don't have a Jing Yuan quest, do we? Nope. Not yet. But we do have messages from him. Which is, we have such a weird personality when talking to him. You're hardworking, General. Sorry, it can't be of help. Please let me hear it, General. Oh my, you saw through me. You've exposed the fact that I don't know how to use a sword at all. It's like, what the fuck? I will head over immediately to help, General, with a heart emoji. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Is this a Stell, like, is this a Stell exclusive, like, or is Kalis the same? If since the General is inviting me, then I will learn this game no matter how hard it is. It's so weird. I don't know. It feels so... To be fair, we only know how to use a bat and a lance. maybe an actual like spear, or like a, you know, fly a side crane to the test limits of its remote control range. Yeah. All right, let's go. We're gonna see. We're on our way to see the General.
A few games of chess will while away the time.
To be fair, we learned how to use a lance instantly. Yeah, we haven't picked up a sword though, and none of our crewmates know how to use a sword. Himiko's a pizza cutter. Fucking March is a bow. Welt is a cane, and Danhong's a spear, or like this like lance looking thing. It also isn't too hard to learn a lance, right? Maybe? Oh, hey, Jing Yuan, what's up? What's up, bro? You okay, man?
Mr. Yang, and you? What brings you to the seat of divine foresight this time?
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helm Master Yukong a little better.
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a star skiff to assist in the present crisis, but ran into trouble herself. She was only saved thanks to a couple of travelers. On behalf of the Law Fu, you have my thanks once again. The seat of divine foresight heard that Yukong's seldom seen but often feared temper was on display. I believe the two of you were caught between mother and daughter.
We heard that Helm Master Yukong was an outstanding pilot.
Stop saying it like that.
But that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same career.
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions. But naturally, you are here because you fear that Helm Master Yukong would decline to answer. If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot?
Stop saying it like that. Divine of Arrow Embers.
This is a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter? Where did you find this?
This object has been stored inside Helmmaster Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears. I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too has the Abundance Axis succeeded in breaching our defensive lines. They pushed the Xianzhou to the brink of disaster. 30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the denizens of Abundance, that air battle was one of the most tragic. We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of Abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought in the bitter battle. Those who survived numbered no more than 100,000. Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with their sky-shattering Lux Arrow, who's to say whether the Luofu would still be here today? Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind. For the survivors, these relics contain the blood of their comrades, the ashes of their enemies, and the dust of their memories. Yukong is a survivor of that war. Her best friend, Cai, perished on the battlefield.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, General.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helmmaster Yukong's reluctance to fly, nor do I want to open up old wounds.
If that name, Tai, is what I think it is, that is a brutal joke of a name, dude. Oh my god. You're right. How the shit that people get away with by making it in Chinese. Oh my god.
However, it is difficult to discard one's past. Yukong and Cai trusted each other with their lives. The Helmmaster will have strong memories of that time. Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I believe Qingni has the right to know about the past, as the past is starting to affect her future.
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you ask me, the mountains of documents and the seat of divine foresight are the only triviality around here.
We'll take our leave. Let's go. We should head to Starskiff Haven and find Qingni.
Fuck. I didn't get a chance to... Jing Yuan still clearly remembers those young pilots. They were optimistic, brave, and talented, but he also remembers how it ended. Explain for English. Hold on, let me see if I can get... Let me see if I can... If he says the right thing. Let me see this.
Oh, something else on your mind?
Oh, right. Hold on, sorry. Okay, so we do get to actually... Alright, cool.
Oh, something else on your mind?
Qingni's memories.
Did Qingni tell you any of this? It all serves to remind me. A long time ago, a young Foxian girl, charged by the Knights with a high-speed flight violation, was brought before me as punishment. Now, she's the Madam Helmmaster, my equal. If I were to turn back the sands of time and try to convince my past self that the little girl in front of me would one day become a wise and experienced Helmmaster, I would have probably never have believed it.
Hold on. Fucking. All the fucking days, man. Can't fucking do this shit no more.
The Yukong of the past was nothing like she is now, spending her days surrounded by documents at her desk. She was a flaming wind. The only one who could ever calm her was her comrade.
Tai.
Yes. Large fighter starscifts need to be operated in pairs. One pilot takes the helm, the other controls the turrets. The legend of the ace fighter pilot is incomplete without the ace gunner. Yukong's partner was Sai.
Oh, he said it wrong. No! Immersion ruined.
Both at the controls and behind the turret. Sai was like a cold blade. Efficient, decisive, unfeeling when she had to be. It's hard to imagine such contrasting personalities working in perfect harmony. As I mentioned, the campaign inflicted heavy losses on the Cienjo Air Force.
Okay, let me see if I can Let me see if I can get that text. Is it what I'm thinking of?
Oh. Did Ching need... If I were to turn back the sands of time and try to convince my past self that the little girl in front of the Yukong of the past, she was... Yes. Large fighter starscifts need to be operated in pairs. One pilot takes the helm. The legend of the ace fighter pilot is incomplete without the ace gunner. Yukong's partner was Sai. Both at the controls and behind the turret. Sai was like a cold blade. Efficient, decisive, unfeeling when she had to be.
Alright, hold on. The problem with English pronunciation is that you never know which words are right, which one's wrong. Let me translate this. I thought the way that he said it, because of the pronunciation, Tai is basically like short of one. So basically, it's like if you get what I was insinuating, it's like the person fucking died because they basically were like basically just that close to living essentially, or another one, but I don't think it is. It's hard to like directly translate. But let me see if I can translate this via camera. Here we go. Whether it is driving a fighting ship or controlling firepower, Tai is like an ice skate, crisp and neat without any extra emotions. Okay, so here's the word. Hold on. Okay, now I need to write that down on paper. Let me do some calligraphy. Okay. There we go. I'll write this. Shit. My pens are all dead. There we go. Now, if this is the right word that I'm thinking it is. Okay. Alright, is this the word? Is this Tai? Is it? Hold on. Sorry, I'm fucking jinking out right now. One sec. Enter text. Okay, yeah, they say it differently. They say like Tai. I'm like, it's Tai. So they don't have the third pronunciation here. The direct translation is take wing, but I don't think that's... I think it's something lost in translation for sure. But yeah, this is how you actually say it.
才艺.
Fucking shut up!
才艺.
Versus what he was saying.
It's hard to imagine such contrasting personalities working in perfect harmony.
Alright, anyway. This is now on VOD, so you can revisit it later. Alright. I have a feeling we're about to be done. Leona, did you learn anything about General Jingyuan? Shikui said Mom's busy, so I'm heading back to the Skyfaring Commission. He mentioned a Tai. I actually guessed there would be some connection. It's hard to explain. Over text me, let's meet up. Oh, here we go. If you learn anything, can you meet up with me? I want to ask my Skyfaring colleague, but I don't know how to start. Okay. Alright, see you in a bit. For I have touched the sky. Hey, girl.
Oh, you're here. My mom isn't in a great mood. She went for a walk.
She skipped work?
My mom isn't the irresponsible type. She only skips work if she's managed to delegate everything.
You two are very similar.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other. That way, we don't bump into each other.
It's actually kind of cute.
Really? I think it's silly. Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jingyuan?
Did Helmmaster Yukong never bring this up with you?
I was always curious about her past, but she either dodged my questions or pretended not to hear them. In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar that never fully healed. I never asked her again.
Yes. Yukong doesn't want you to feel the pressure of her name. Besides, reputation and talent count for something, but you need luck on the battlefield.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Qingni. You should talk with her yourself.
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I still have something else to check first. This past that General Jingyuan mentioned is probably archived in the Palace of Astrum. I remember watching her handle a document with great care before she filed it away. It looked like a diary.
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Qingni?
Vaguely. But there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring Commission. Could I ask you benefactors to look for it with me?
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files isn't a good look. I'm afraid we can only accompany you, Miss Qingni. You'll need to do the searching yourself.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
It's ruffling through. Not bad. Alright, so she wants me to access the files and database.
We can use this one. Okay. Let me see. Helmmaster's personal archive. Oh, I got it! Let's go take a look.
You're gonna find something you're gonna regret. Girl!
It should be here. Let's see. Yes! This is Mom's diary.
Miss Qingni, I don't think the two of us should be reading your mother's diary.
It should be fine.
No, it's
This is
not.
from decades ago. For you travelers, that's more than half a lifespan.
Bro.
No, I still think I shouldn't read it. You stay here with Miss Qingni. I'll be waiting over there.
Hey, don't put this on me.
Fine. Is it really that big of a deal? I'm sure they're just her notes on life as a pilot.
You're so dumb. You're so dumb. I probably shouldn't look either.
Come on, please look at it with me. I need someone to give me some advice. Let's read it together.
Girl.
Maybe her diary holds the key to all of this.
Tai, we're gonna be partners. We've known each other for so long, but when we first knew each other racing stars illegally in the city, we were rivals. Now that we're asked to work together and have each other's back, I'm really not used to it. Naturally, I'm not used to having to look after someone who lost against me, but an order's an order. I jest. I really look forward to flying with you. I don't know when we would receive a combat mission. I don't know what you think about our situation, but I think we both have considerable skills, and having to sit still and not fight enemies in the front lines, it's stifling. Those denizens of the abundance often raid the border, and occasionally there are reports of them harming innocent planets. Every time I hear these news, I feel an overwhelming sense of anger, but now things are different. After a while, we'll be able to show them what we're made of on our fighter jets. Honestly, though, I'm pretty satisfied with my life right now, after all. Just between you and me, what I really wanted was never the righteous cause of ridding demonic activities. What attracts me is just the act of flying itself. Look, flying out in the universe outside of the Delves is entirely different from racing starships that we're so used to. There's nothing to anchor us in space. There's not even a distinction between up and down. Our fighter jets would be hung in space by the lonesome selves like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. By then, there is no one else you can rely on but your own skills in your jet. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. To me, the ability to fly in space is good enough. And if I have to share this event, sweet freedom with you, that's even better. Tai, I don't know what to say to console you. You're always like this. No matter what terrible things happen to you, you would act strong, as if you don't need anyone to take care for you, and you have terrible timing for jokes. But we've been together for over 100 years, and I think we understand each other very well. You once said that if something is unpleasant for me, it would also be uncomfortable for you, and I actually feel the same way too. Right now, my heart feels like it's been gouged out with a blunt and rusted knife. I can't imagine the amount of hurt and pain you're going through. It's funny, I've never shown Guangyuan my good side. Every time you leave me alone to go on a mission with him, I feel uncomfortable. Especially when I see you two flirting and getting along as if you're inseparable, I can't help but want to glare at him in disdain. But Guangyuan is a good person. Well, no matter how rude I was to him, he's always kind to me. Thinking back on it now, I realize I'm just really bad at appreciating people. He's really amazing. He managed to hold off several dozen enemy ships with only 2 people. This isn't something that can be done with just courage and resolve. It requires exceptional skills and extraordinary talent. I can imagine what it was like in his final moments, how his annoyingly handsome face must have shown such determination and focus. I guess that's why you fell in love with him in the first place. I can imagine how proud he must have felt in that moment. He must have had no fear or hopelessness, just pride. So you shouldn't be sad. You should be proud of him. We all should. Tai, I've been having a lot of negative emotions recently that I cannot express to other fighters on the front line. Since you're recuperating in the rear, I'll just dump them on you. Although it seems I'm a bit slow to say such words now, it was only recently that I realized that I'm actually in the midst of such a cruel war. Space combat is different from ground combat. Although both involve life and death in an instant, it is rare to see severed limbs and broken bodies in space, which led me to misjudge the brutality of this war. It wasn't until recently, as the situation on the front lines worsened, that the bloody reality gently but indisputably presented itself before me. Someone might sit beside you for a meal today and be missing in action tomorrow. A new soldier earning praise and honor today might disappear the next. The captain I fought with today might not be found tomorrow. The ground troops that exchanged encouragement with me today might be eliminated the next. At this point, I am wary of building personal connections with anyone here. Perhaps that person would perish, or I might perish, or we might both perish in the day to come. I thought that I have experienced enough to feel numb, but bad news kept coming in waves every single day. However, I don't regret this at all. Whenever the pain comes, the feeling that becoming a fighter pilot is the best choice I have made in my life will follow. If I weren't a fighter pilot, I can only endure this pain in silence. But I can fly, I can battle, and I can attempt to destroy the source of my pain because I'm a fighter pilot. I have things I can do, realities that I can change. P.S. Don't use the names Guangyuan came up with. They're fucking terrible. Choosing a name is a big decision for a child to bear for a lifetime. Use my suggestion instead. It's something I picked with after diligently going through several collections worth of poetry. Oh. Cai, I have a lot to tell you, so many things. After your death, they wanted to honor me with a medal. Truthfully, I find that laughable. Based on common logic, no one would award survivors medals to praise their fortuitous survival, but no, not the Skyfaring Commission. They gave me a medal, called me a hero pilot, and the only reason for it is because of my luck to remain alive in that calamitous battle. If you had been as lucky as me, we could have gotten the medals together. After the medal ceremony, we could have gone to Aurum Valley, have a few drinks, and laugh at the absurdity of it all. It's a shame. Luck is not on your side. We don't have that chance anymore. I suddenly feel nostalgic. I remembered all the time we had steering our starskips across the Luofu sky. We were so carefree. There were no threats to our lives, and we didn't have to bear the calling of the hunt. The entirety of the sky within the delve was ours, yours and mine. Above us was the delve's flashing dome ceiling, and below us were the bustling lights of 10,000 homes. Oh, and behind us, the Realm-Keeping Commission officers who just won't stop chasing us. That was a time of insouciance. How I wish we could stay at that time forever.
What is the meaning of this? The Helm Master's daughter bringing Outworlders in to sneak around? What do you have in your hands? Let me see. Madame Yukong's diary? The nerve. How dare you read Madame Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too. By the Arbiter, you two are in for a...
Mr. Yang Min, please, calm down. Let us explain.
I see. Qingni, I know Madame Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough for you to accept, but she has her own concerns.
I understand, Mr. Yang Ming. But now, compared to becoming a fighter pilot, I'm more interested in knowing what my mom went through. I want to know what happened, how she went from ace pilot to Helm Master.
I've been here for a long time, Qingni. If there's something you wish to know, just ask. But don't go rummaging around. That's a bad habit.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
This divine object, if I remember correctly, it's the one Madame Yukong always carries with her? I heard the war that forged this object was only won thanks to the Rainbow Arbiter's blessing. If Madame Yukong still carries objects from that pilot, then perhaps she still longs for the sky.
If Mom still longs for the sky, then why does she no longer fly?
Perhaps Tsai's passing was too much for her. You shouldn't be asking me about this. Ask your mother. Miss Tsai? I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner. Her husband, Mr. Guan Yuan, was a pilot. They manned the same skiff and were the envy of many. But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guanyan couldn't match their numbers. Well, after he passed away in battle, Tsai rarely teamed up with anyone except your mother. It was tragic when Tsai died soon after. That's the life of a pilot. No one knows which flight will be their last. Tsai's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Tsai's possessions as per regulations. She kept them locked away, occasionally taking them out to admire.
Why do you pay so much attention to Madame Yukong?
Well, as her subordinate, surely I should be concerned with her mental well-being.
Oh boy, here we go.
If Madame Yukong is unhappy, how can I be happy? I mean to say, how can I be happy in my duties to her?
Where are Miss Tsai's possessions stored? Thanks for telling us all this, Mr. Yang Ming.
What? You didn't answer your question.
You're welcome. I know this is important to you. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next. I can understand your position, Qingni. I'll take my leave and pretend I didn't see anything. After all, it's an unwritten rule that subordinates should be absent when their superior's privacy is exposed. Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
Got it.
So much for Skyfaring Commission security.
Ensuring the security of public assets and order is the duty of every Xianzhou citizen. Hurry. Madame Yukong will be back soon.
Well, first, I have one more thing to ask you about.
Do you have any other questions? Madame Yukong will be back soon.
Her diary.
No, this isn't something I should read. Don't show it to me.
Well, Yukong wouldn't know.
She won't, but I have my principles. Just ask some other questions. No, this isn't some... Just listen to yourself. I suppose you think if you ate your shoes, I'd follow suit.
Yes?
Just ask some other questions. No, this isn't some... Yes. This divine object, I heard the war that forged this up.
If Mom still longs for the sky,
Perhaps Tsai's past...
Alright, we're gonna rummage through her desk now.
my mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. Let's have a look.
I don't see no drawers, dude. Is this some special Shenzhou technology?
That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments. Lots of office staff use this desk. There are hidden compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop. Which one should we check first?
Let's go under the desktop.
Got it. This looks similar to Mom's diary. But it looks like it belonged to Miss Tsai.
Yukong, I'm happy to have a chance to fight side by side with you. When the pair assignment was sent out, I was so nervous that I didn't dare open it, check it, fearing that we wouldn't be paired up. It's not like I can't bear to be part with you, but I was worried to leave you with the others with your fiery temperament. When you actually get to the battlefield, don't act recklessly like you do now, always charging in with hot-headedness. Before taking action, think more about the consequences, but it's okay. I don't want to talk about this anymore, or you'll accuse me of nagging like an old crone again. Well, in any case, we need to work together, using our individual strengths to create our own legends in the vast sky. I look forward to fighting in the vast skies with you, so much that I'm finding it hard to fall asleep. Yukong, don't cry. There is no need to be sad. My husband was the one who died, but you're crying more than I am. And after so many years of fighting, you're still so emotional. I'm envious. Being a fighter pilot has always been a harrowing decision. Since we chose this path, we have to be mentally prepared. What's important is not whether we can survive by luck, but whether we can live up to the value of a pilot's life. Guang Yuan and his partner managed to keep an entire Borisan fleet at bay. They were heroes. To me, that is enough. I've heard it said that the greatest happiness in life is being able to choose how you die. From this perspective, to fight for the Shenzhou Alliance, no, for the people of the entire galaxy, to die on the battlefield after a lifetime of military service, Guang Yuan is probably happy. Of course, you'd better not have this kind of happiness. Just live another 200 years, behave, and then die of old age for me. Yukong, it's been a long time. I'm still on my maternity leave in the rear. Everything is fine. With the stalemate happening right now, you must be very busy, but when you have the chance, please take a moment to write an exchange diary entry for me, so I can know that you are still safe, and also I have a mountain of things I want to talk to you about. Firstly, an announcement. I've already decided on a name for our child. Guang Yuan has talked about this before. If it's a boy, name him Dragon. If it's a girl, name her Phoenix. But this man's literary sense is as good as the monkeys in Everhunt Plains. No matter how much we should prioritize the wishes of my late husband, I cannot let his wants ruin my child's life. What? So after much pondering, I decided to go with your suggestion and name her Chini, the colors of dawn. The moonlit camp opens a garden of archery. Frosty banners brush the colors of dawn. How rare you made the time and effort to look through poems and allegories. I thought you only cared about fighter jets. Don't miss me too much. After taking a few months of break and settling Chini down, I will be back in action ASAP. Chini is still so young, and I need to leave her to fight a war. How should I say this? I'm such an irresponsible mom. I'm well aware the situation on the front line doesn't look so good. The Borisan keeps breaking our ranks. All the media outlets are trying to control the spread of panic and fear, but the Luofu is shrouded in a veil of uneasiness. However, I believe the Shenzhou Alliance will win. I believe the warriors like you and me will repel those denizens of abundance from whence they come. I look forward to fighting beside you once more. Yukong, we will be heading toward a cruel battlefield tomorrow. So tonight, there are some things I must entrust to you. This may be somewhat ominous, but there's no help for it. Who made it so that we've never been entrusted these things to each other before? If you live and I didn't, please take care of Chini like you would your own daughter. I know you will. I will entrust you with all my savings. Please use that as living expenses for Chini. No matter what kind of person Chini wants to become, please support her fully. Merchant, poet, street performer, anything except a jet fighter. Please allow me to make a vow with you. Do not let Chini become a jet fighter. When we enlisted, you wrote in this diary, our fighter jets would be hung in space by the lonesome selves like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. I really love this segment, because I thought the same. But that's enough. Loneliness or freedom, we've already tasted it all. Promise me, don't let that child touch the sky. shit.
So, I was adopted? And this Miss Sae was my real mother? I suppose I've always had a feeling. But now I know the truth. I feel like I'm dreaming. Don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot? For a pilot, the most important oath before departure is the promise to bring your comrade back. Mom didn't manage to bring her comrade to a difficult situation. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Even if we're not connected by blood. I understand her a lot more now.
Oh shit. We get to look at the other shit. Uh-oh.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. That's the selling point of this desk. There are
Oh, no, let's go to the left side.
a paper kite, personal letters, and a copy of Otherworldly Delights. So Mom likes these kinds of novels? Huh. I thought she'd prefer more heroic stuff. But what we're looking for isn't here. There are hidden compartments. There's some exhibition material, not sure if it's relevant. This is the Fallen Heroes archive. Mom stored them right next to her. Every time our pilots returned from the battlefield, my mother would tell me never to forget the cost of victory. But what we're looking for isn't here. There are... Got it. So I suppose I don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom... When I was little, I asked my mom where my dad was. She said I was grown from the Star Skiff assembly line at Stargazer Navalia. I thought she was just a bad liar. I even thought she meant I'd inherited her talent with star skiffs. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Even if we're not connected by blood. I understand her a lot more now. Can you come with me one more time? I want to have a proper chat with Mom. It's fine. I don't need you to do anything. I just want you and Mr. Yang to stand nearby. I'll feel more confident that way.
Alright, girl. Alright, Grandpa. What's up?
You're all done? Did it go smoothly? I see. Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We'll accompany you. We're here to help, but she and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
It's okay. I understand. Just having you stand next to me is already a great help, benefactors.
So she's gonna be outside? Okay. Also, you! Oh my god. Wait. anywhere. How the fuck am I supposed to open that shit then? Alright, let's get out there.
When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there. Let's go find her. Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Starskiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
Mom!
All right, it's getting late. Let's talk once we're home.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now. I want to become a fighter pilot, no matter what.
We've talked about this many times. No means no.
Don't name drop it.
But...
Seems like Miss Qingni is a little hesitant. Try giving her a little push.
You like shoving her?
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What should I say?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. We're gonna show her that we just rummaged through her desk. Oh, this is gonna suck ass.
Is that Sai's diary? How did you... I understand now. I'm sorry, Qingni. I cannot support your dream because I made a promise to someone else. I don't expect to gain your forgiveness. I just hope you can understand my reason.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter. Our bond is bigger than forgiveness and reason. I'll listen to anything you have to say.
Just like you, I once longed for the sky. I know what it feels like to fly through infinite space, to be surrounded by the vast expanse of nothingness, with unimaginable splendors looming in the distance, to float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness, but we called it freedom. Sai was like that too. We're friends since childhood. We flew star skiffs everywhere, causing trouble until the knights caught us and dragged us before General Jingyuan. We soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Skyfaring Commission. It wasn't an easy life. You could even say it was a cruel one.
Some people may try to
You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back alive.
NPC needs to shut up.
Of course, the same could be said of yourself. But those are my best memories. We would strike out into the sky, repelling demons and upholding justice. The blood we shed bore witness to it all. The life of a Foxian is short and fleeting. Surely we should dedicate ourselves to such glorious aims. System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
We're engaging the main Borisan fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
Oh shit.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit. Say, Sai, Really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Luofu a few times a year. But given the choice, I'd always pick this. I guess I already touched the sky.
The mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had. But I still remember us shooting the breeze that day. It's crystal clear. It was the last time I spoke to Tsai. Sai? Hold on, Sai. Sai, open your eyes. Sai?
Thank you. Yukong. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Qingni walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? The rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Qingni is waiting for you. She lost Guangyan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up! Sai! 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 When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky, pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us. It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. But all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly. In my dream, that was the day I died.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now. But I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not. You know, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Tsai, your father Guangyan. We were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. But do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Tsai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance. If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve? Under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We mean nothing.
Mom.
that I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. Even if that person is my daughter. I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really, you don't need to.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that one day, you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
Huh? Really? Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps. And more afraid of you taking after Tsai. If this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you. Even if you live to regret it.
Mom, I have one last request.
Tell me.
I want to fly with you at least once.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
But why?
Because I already touched the sky.
Take caution. Some people may try to blend in.
Shut up! The NPC is so shit! Who is this NPC warning me of... Oh, it's you! You bitch! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Chini stands behind her mother and quietly gazes at the place that fills her with so much passion. Yukong gazes quietly at the place that once filled her with so much passion and cost her everything. Let's not disturb them. Shut the fuck up! Alright, I can see what Capri meant. That was a pretty good fucking quest. People go some people go, oh, that's just an NPC quest again. Nah, dude, you're fucking intervening with family affairs, you fucking idiot. Alright. That wasn't bad. I don't know. I think that was pretty top tier. My only regret is not listening to it in Chinese. Because I can only imagine how much more emotional that scene would be if it was in Chinese. But it was good though. I still think it was good. I won't give them shit.
My money got inflamed.
Okay hand by me. That was pretty sick. Woo! Okay. Alright. Well, at least you can play in Japanese now. Okay, I haven't done the thing yet. Let's do this, I guess. Mr. Sheehan, excuse me, is this the deceased Miss Leona's number? What the fuck? Deceased? What the fuck? My apologies, I meant the distinguished. The autocorrect is a little bit morbid. You're a hero of the Shinzo. I worked hard to get contact details. In fact, I have some private matter I'm hoping you can help with. I hope it won't be too much trouble. What's to pay? Sir, you should know that time is money. That I'm well aware. I will prepare sufficient compensation. I shall tell stories on the stage before the Sleepless Earl. You'll find me there to discuss this issue face to face. Chapter 1. Alright. Alright. Now what about this dude? The Shenzo natives don't even know its true value. Who's copying how I talk? Oh, you're the Outworld of clothes. I get it. You can't bear these Shenzo natives either, huh? In what way? I thought I met a kindred spirit, but you're just a bot who repeats everything. Forget about it. I don't have any beef with you. Is this how we'll talk in like 70 years? The Shenzo natives are different from us. Ask any of them, you'll find they lived for centuries. What is considered ancient history is usually just a childhood memory for them. This means the study of history on the Shenzo is completely different from what we consider as history, or put it simply, they lack respect for the past. Archaeologists often speculate on the past by studying utensils and inscriptions from antiquity, but on the Shenzo, everything is perpetually being upgraded. They simply check out centuries-old antiques. It's just fucking awful. Huh? You're also a keen student of Shenzo history? Apologies, I haven't even introduced myself yet. I'm Todd of the Intelligentsia Guild. We discuss things a little more if you're interested in Shenzo history. What are you doing here and looking around like this? Ah, it's you, Leona. I'm looking for an assistant. Someone familiar with the local situation, friendly and educated, a capable adventurer, not worlder. All these qualities must be present to help me finish my research project on Shenzo. Are you looking for an assistant or the protagonist of a story? You think I'm asking for too much? These are just basic requirements of our assistant when it comes to the guild's research. Us scholars from the Intelligentsia Guild must deeply penetrate into alien civilizations and win their trust, while also braving any natural disasters we may encounter. It's as dangerous as being a nameless. See? Now there's a Stellaron causing calamity here. My plans to research the medical history of the Shenzo just went down the drain. Why are you looking down all of a sudden? What are you looking at? The locals originally gave approval to enter the Alchemy Commission, borrows medical texts, and exchange research findings with others, but they kept delaying my visit. Shenzo residents might be able to afford the wait, but my old bones simply can't. Well, a lot has happened there. Well, how do you know that? Wait, I've been looking everywhere, but you seem to know what's happening inside the Alchemy Commission. I've heard the general of the Luofu invited some outworlders to get involved in their internal affairs in a rare turn of events. Could you be one of those people? What luck! Are you interested in becoming my assistant? I don't meet your requirements, though. Forget about those darn requirements. I swear with my invaluable academic reputation, I, Todd Riordan, hereby humbly promise that I will never withhold pay and provide Leona with personal insurance and double pay for any overtime. How is that oath? Good enough? What exactly do I need to do, though? Don't worry, we'll start with running an errand, the most simple task of all. I want you to go ask the Alchemy Commission to pick up some research materials. It won't take too long. Please help a fellow outworlder, young lady. Say, I need a Shenzo medical textbook called the Compendium of Remedies. Could you head that over to the Alchemy Commission and bring it to me? There was no approval. You want me to steal the book? Look, we're both educated people. Could we use less accusatory word, perhaps borrow? I've stated that they've already approved my request to borrow it. The Alchemy Commission's chief alchemist approved my request when I met her. According to the guild's creed, knowledge should be exchanged with equally valuable piece of knowledge. I gave her a copy of an ancient text, and she gifted me a prescription of the guild I'd never seen. Go. I'll give you the approval documents. Don't let an old man like me wait for too long. At my age, arthritis is a veritable torment. Alright, whatever you say, bro. What else is here? Shriek. You there? I need something I need your help with. Beautiful. Oh, they're describing me. Ooh. I have something I need your help with, beautiful. Oh, it'd be my honor. I would go to the end of the earth for you, Miss Shriek. Oh, it's nothing that serious. Now, due to the unusual yin-yang phenomena brought by the Ambrosial Arbor's arrival, many of the Heron Express sidecranes and Fright Star skiffs have ancients that were and a great number of goods were lost. They want to send their staff to retrieve those lost goods, but you know, it's not very safe out there right now. The Skyfaring Commission plans to send people who are skilled at controlling sidecranes, trustworthy, and have had some military training to help them. Can I be trusted? We only know each other a few days, but y'all have so much trust in me. I feel so flustered. You're the hero who saved Madame Yukong's daughter. Even if I were to lose my trust in a general, I would never lose my trust in you. Come on, stop saying no. You are the one for the task. Heron Express sent over a contact person. She's waiting for you at the doors of the Skyfaring Commission. Come over quickly. Don't wait them too long. Jesus Christ, lady. You're stacking my quests. Alright. I'm actually going to do this shit myself. I think the quests... wait. Before we do that, let's go to the parlor car. Yukong is over there. Hi.
Since assuming the role of Helm Master, It's rare that I have the chance to gaze upon the stars like this. It should be a view I tire of seeing, but it always leaves me in awe. The heavens really are boundless.
What do you think of this Astral Express?
Thank you. I like it. It's a shame. The stars no longer belong to me. Perhaps one day I shall feel their embrace once again. But it will undoubtedly be the day of my last flight.
Come and have a look whenever you can.
I will. Thank you for your invitation. I can't help but say that after arriving on the Express, I'm a little envious of your way of life. You are able to enjoy the vastness of the universe, with reliable companions by your side. I hope you all cherish one another.
And back we go.
不得不说，来到列车上后，我确实有点羡慕你的生活。你能享受宇宙的浩瀚无垠，又有那么多可靠的伙伴。希望你们都能好好珍惜彼此。
I've yet to build her, but I'm assuming once I get Donghung's Inhibitor Lune form, I could probably be a builder. Alright, let's start this quest as well, and I'm gonna call it a night. Only a 2-hour stream, but the pizza got me fucked up. Also, I need to go out and like grab some groceries. It's like, assuming that I can even do that at 9 p.m. I can zip it, but that's gonna cost you extra. Why? We'll talk about fees later. Dude, you'd make me go on your stupid ass quiz hunts every other day. Fine, I'm rushing anyway. Simply put, my homemade sensor number 223 has been under React recently. I tidied up the notes I had and roughly reset number 223 to a default stage. Pity I don't quite remember the exact use for it. All I know is this machine will give me some coordinates of anomalies. You mean thick pigs? So I'm looking for someone athletic and has also a good scientific background. They need to go to these coordinates and find out if these are actually some anomalies. You can look at my research files first. Number 223 hasn't responded yet. Ah. Oh, look, it's responding now. Hurry and give me a hand. I need to write down this coordinate. Press and hold to activate the sensor. With the help of the sensor, I'm certain the answer lies in that thing in the administrative district that sells things. That, you know what I mean? No? Ooh, I feel an intuition coming onto my brain. Ooh, that's lewd. This coordination feels like it's something to do with transactions. I can't tell what it is. Count it as a tip from me. Now, just need to go to the location region marked and look out for anomalies. Okay. Ah, finally, you can teleport into the goddamn hotel. That's so useful. The pigs are usually weak to... Okay. I'm assuming the anomaly... Why is this not working? Did it break? I hear you should kick broken stuff twice. But if we broke it, they won't want us to repair them, would they? I can't. It feels weird somehow. When we were here yesterday, did you see this thing? Don't scare me. I hear it. torn manuscript fragment. It's 1 credit. The vending machine didn't spit out any merchandise, but it shows the transaction was complete. These special situations call for special measures. Shake the vending machine. Use your charisma to solve the problem. Vending machines like this can be shaken if they're stuck. Why is this vending machine shaking? Is this the thing involved with the transactions Ridgeon talked about? Trotters have strange abilities like this? Alright, time to kick his ass.
随我冲阵，宾客无情。
来点刺激的，我来守护。算你们运气不好。
破绽百出，雷霆在此。
Sorry, little guy.
该我出场了。
宾客无情。
There's this weird trotter. I found a trotter near the coordinates that pretended to be a vending machine. Huh? Shapeshifting. Trotter? You're such a layman. What you're saying is harder to understand those old timers. Never mind, we'll come back. We'll go through this detail. Fine. A very voluptuous mammal that doesn't look like it's from this world. How about that shit, dumbass? Oh, yeah. You guys okay? Dude, they're scared shitless. Alright. Well, let's go to day 2 then, if it was that fast. I did MOC 7 already, but that's because I just went the usual route of using preservation. Here's your stupid manuscript. Ah, those are my research notes. I lost some of them before and I thought I'd never get them back. But why are they in pieces? Did that mystery charter steal my notes and rip them apart? My goodness, I'd be in serious trouble if I didn't have the habit of copying my notes. But when did they manage to steal it? Could they be hiding next to me? Are you the thief? Never mind. Being suspicious isn't the right attitude for science. You should read my notes more when you have the time. Maybe you can give me some new directions too. Sure. I'm done. Intuition, such colorful and dynamic situation. Intuition. Who would have thought it would have been a nice place in an administrative district? Again? Dude, Runya's gonna come out and be like, what the fuck? Changing shapes and colors. Now to go to the location region marked. Ah. It's gotta be this thing. This wasn't here before.
Yes.
Or is it this thing? Changes colors. Oh, there we go. This poster, was it here before? Must be a prank by some of those teenage delinquents. They love pranks. But I've never seen anyone pasting up poster in the spot. Your eyes were glued to this place, were they? If I wanted to do it, I'd do it in the middle of the night. So what should we do? We can burn it for warmth. What? The weather is not that cold, for real? Look at you, so hesitant. Even a passerby is more firm than you. I think we should listen to this lady. We can't tolerate pranks like this in Bellabog. Alright, 1 second.
急如律令。
Look at that ass! You can't tell if it's a hip flask or a compass. It could even be a pocket watch. A drawing which calming illustration with a deep red spreading. This may be the power of art. But The second you tear the corner of the advertisement, the canvas begins to twitch. It's pretty stealthy, but it probably didn't think that it'd be torn off as an advertisement poster. Finish it off before it makes a huge ruckus. How is it this time? Did the sensor give it a false reading? There are abnormalities here. It's not a false reading. It's not a false reading, but there's nothing new here. Just pick a new place to hide in the advertisement image. An ad poster, so it's got some level of art appreciation that's vital. Make sure you rest if you've got nothing else going on. I can't tell when the sensor will find something again. You'll need to be prepared. Okay. Alright, I guess that's it then. Alright. Complete the companion mission for I Have Touched the Sky. Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna call it for today. Other shit that requires my attention. I know we have 60. Actually, how much do I have until I can... Let me see. We might as well level her up. Okay. I feel bad for leaving her unleveled. Send that bitch. Whoop. And there it is. Claim. Okay. And we'll wish one time. Garbage. Alright. I wonder how many, let me see. We need, okay, yeah, I'm far away from another 4-star. All good though. Actually, how many wishes am I away from a 5-star? 5, 10, 15, 20, barely, yeah. It's gonna be a while until I get another one. Alright. GG's, GG's. Thank you very much. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow or sometime later, but that was sick. Good quest.